Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Football Critics. You're joined by Nelson, and I'm here with my co-host. I have Untlantam team on this side, and I have Unkonza this side. Since yes, ibhola lidlalile izolo, ibhola lidlalile Tuesday. Sundowns winile, Pirates throwile, Kaizer Chiefs winile, but we have a bigger game. We have a bigger fixture. As Yakala this weekend, we have your Mamelodi Sundowns versus Kaizer Chiefs at the FNB Stadium. We all know their game there, it never disappoints. Even though last season it disappointed, and I think it disappointed only because of Chiefs, BC Papem. Yeah, I understand. We're saying it disappointed because of Sundowns couldn't win against Kaiser Chiefs. Yeah, I understand. But it's a new season, Kaiser Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, Ntlantla. Before ngiqala ngawe, I just want to say my piece with him. The past two seasons or season before last, beyithi mesondela le fixture, I didn't even want to hold the conversation about that game. I didn't even want to think about that game because of first thing that came to my mind is like, yes, I wonder sizodliwa ngangaki score this time around. That was my thought all the time. I wonder sizodliwa ngangaki this time around. You understand? But things happened last season. Kaizer Chiefs Papeme. We made it difficult for Mamelodi Sundowns to do what they normally do when they play against Kaizer Chiefs, whether it's home, whether it's away, and we all know Guti clears Wiz Park. I understand whether we like it or not, you can't sugarcoat it. I understand. And last season, this season, I think I'm with, I think I'm a Ning, I'm a Kosi fans. They can just say it under I'm a comment if Bang Pigisa. I think there's quite a number of Kosi fans. Esngeko scared of Mamelodi Sundowns. I still respect, don't get me wrong, I still respect Mamelodi Sundowns. I'm not taking anything away from those guys or from that club. It's still one of the biggest clubs, champions of Africa. But I think with how Kaizer Chiefs has been performing, with how Kaizer Chiefs has progressed from last season to this season, it's a thing you could, yes, we might lose. It's possible. But I don't have those nerves. Instead, I'm excited about the game because I want to see what the Kaizer Chiefs is against these guys. Yeah, I understand. So, it's a game that can go anyway. Kaizer Chiefs can take the game. Mamelodi Sundowns can win the game, or points can be shared. Yeah, I understand. So what I'm trying to say here is my approach to this game is a funny now how I used to approach the game the past two seasons. Yeah, I understand. I'm taking nothing away from Mamelodi Sundowns. They are the champions of Africa. They still one of the biggest clubs in SA. They're still a good team. Nothing has changed. You understand? Yes, they have new players now. None. But all I'm saying is, I'm not as anxious as I used to be when approaching this fixture. Instead, I'm excited. I want to see how it's gonna go. Yeah, I understand. And Ntlantla, just tell me, what do you think about us approaching that game?
Uh, yeah, obviously it's a tough game. Um, and obviously I think it's time for Kaizer Chiefs to change the results of this game over the past few years. But I have to be totally honest. I still do think Mamelodi Sundowns is levels above the Kaizer Chiefs. Yes, the Kaizer Chiefs. Recently they've been performing well. They've been getting results. Yabona ukuthi okay, new coach, new vibe, new mood in the team. But from a quality po- perspective, I still think Mamelodi Sundowns is ahead. Um, I'm a player Mamelodi Sundowns. They are always motivated. I always say Wuti, they don't per se need a coach to motivate them. They know Wuti bazengane at Mamelodi Sundowns. Yabo. There's weaknesses in both teams. Honestly, in the Mamelodi Sundowns they do have weaknesses, especially Koma center back wabo. Ama center back wabo are very slow.
Exactly.
They can't track back. Yeah, well, makumele ba chase it back, ba slow, and that's where I feel like your Batman, your Peely, your Velepai can do the job on Saturday. That's where they can be most effective. Yeah, well, but in the Chiefs now, the criticism I have, Ngayo, is at times in games I feel like the Chiefs, yeah, switch her off. Yeah, well, they might have this moment in a game where they play. Yabona ukuthi aggressive. But then when something happens, like let's say they fail to score a goal, or a team abadlala nayo scores, like they have this thing ukuthi they just switch off. And you can't switch off against the Mamelodi Sundowns, not against their quality there. Because you switch off for about 10, 15 minutes. Uzozithola so 2-0 down. Buzi Orlando Pirates ngalo. So it's a tough game. Chiefs will have to be tactically disciplined for that game. I think it's a bigger challenge for Chiefs than Sundowns in that game. I think the bigger challenge is the Chiefs. The Chiefs are a challenge in goal than Mamelodi Sundowns. But all in all, it's a tough game.
You know, you raised an important point, saying both teams have their weaknesses. At this current point, it defends yes Sundowns I still respect, and I'm talking about your Mudiba, I'm talking about your Mutau. Yeah, I understand. But looking at my center back, so I'm like, Bartman maybe can get something here. Flavio can get something here. Ikotaro can get something here. Yeah, I understand that. We saw yesterday Uguchi Ushaba is also capable of running down the channels if you give him the right ball at the right time. Yeah, I understand. Mfundo Vilagazi can drop a shoulder here and there, cut in, atabule. Yeah, I understand. And going to Ikeza Chiefs, I'm a weak points way to I think at times they can be cool, especially in the midfield. We have I still say this. I'm still yet to see Mtasingwa taking out the best of himself. I understand it because of I feel like especially with 6, it's where we struggle most because of we have Mabowe, we have Ushaba, but it's a thing if you take out Umabowe Lapana, you can't really see someone who can control the tempo of the game. You can't really see someone who can, as Papa means, as lane. Yeah, I understand it because of often from last season, Sabon Ucheke Mabowe is always that one. He's that one consistent player in the middle. Yes, Ungavuzongena Shai Spana, Shai Skatula, it's fine. Umthethwa, you know umthetho ukuthi okay unamalanga wakhe, there's games whereby uzobhayiza ngebhola enyaweni, like uzobhayiza dismally, so and then there's games whereby he's gonna drop a proper shift. Yeah, I understand. So yes, downs in our weaknesses here. We also have our weaknesses. Kaizer Chiefs attack amajita laphana phambili. I feel like final decision in the final 13 okubashaya. I take it back to game le Golden Arrows. If you see my chances like why singaconvertanga. Yeah, I understand. Ulindo Pep uzewasho ukuthi you know what, currently Kaizer Chiefs in Africa is one of the clubs that have or that has the best attacking players. And if you're bigger now, I'm attacking players with Kaizer Chiefs at this point. I'm talking about like maybe if front it's not your world class players, but it's exciting players. It's players that we want to see play because of there's just something exciting about them. Yeah, I understand. They're young, they're vibrant, and I'm not taking anything away from Orlando Pirates. I'm not saying Orlando
Best
Pirates
in
doesn't have a
Africa.
proper front three. Yeah, I understand. I'm just quoting what Lindo Pep said, and I'm fully comparing
Yeah,
Lindo Pep
yeah.
with that. Yeah, I understand it because if you look at our front three, it's young, vibrant, exciting prospects. You can't shy away from that one. Yeah, I understand. I'm talking about your Bartman, Velepai, Langelihle Pili, Tutuzi Shabalala, Vilagazi. You know, it's just exciting players. You understand? And Nkonzo, I see you laughing. I want to take it to you.
No, man. No. I'm thinking something, brother. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, man, tough game. Honestly, if you look this game, it's a situation where it's a well-oiled machine versus a puzzle to fix. So I feel like Mamelodi Sundowns they're a well-oiled machine because they have what it takes to win that game, to compete on the league, to dominate South African football. Kaizer Chiefs currently they are doing well so far. Taking nothing away from Kaizer Chiefs, they are promising, but there is still a puzzle to fix. You understand? They are not. We are not even sure who can start in that midfielder, who can start as a striker, who can start as a right winger, who can start as a 10. You understand? But so far they've been playing very well, more especially on the league game, even on that Golden Arrows game. The reason why, for the sake that they lose that game, it didn't mean that they didn't play well. You understand? Just that's a lack of concentration. That's also that mistake that end up costing the team to lose the game. So, but yeah, to go back to the game, it's gonna be the tough game. It's gonna be the tough game. It's a big game. Kaizer Chiefs players, they are motivated. Even Mamelodi Sundowns, they are motivated to play for that kind of game because expectations are high. Even if Sundowns can have better quality than Kaizer Chiefs, obviously on paper they are favorites to win that game. That's why I even started with this situation that it's a well-oiled machine versus a puzzle to fix. But again, man, Kaizer Chiefs players, whenever they play these big games, and also they show up, man. They show up. We see Abondlovu, Maboe. It's like they have a point to prove on that Mamelodi Sundowns team. You understand? So, yeah, we are expecting a tough game. Also, we are expecting an exciting football from both teams based on the quality they have. Because man, if you have PV who can do things on the Sundown side, and if you have Allende in that midfield who can dictate the tempo of the game, who can make the team play. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting football to watch. It's gonna be exciting football to watch. It's gonna be a tough game. The most important thing on that game, which I feel like it can win the game, is not the quality, but for me, it's the character. The team that showed a lot of character is the one that can get something out of that game. Because one of the games like that doesn't go with the form. It's like a derby. It doesn't go with how you've been performing currently and stuff, but it's like who wanted more. You understand? And I feel like Kaizer Chiefs, they are hungry. They have a point to prove. Mamelodi Sundowns, they have the standards that they already set. Then they want to maintain that standards. So yeah, man, it's not gonna be easy.
I agree with you 100% when you say it's a game that doesn't only need form, but it's a game that's gonna require a lot of character, a lot of determination, a lot of courage from Lezes Ngani, Abo Vilakazi to just snap out of it and be like, you know what, let's take these 3 points. You understand? But another thing that I wanna add is the approach your game, especially with the Kaizer Chiefs. I feel like yes, character, you're right, 100%. Another thing is how the coach is going to approach the game. Yeah, understand? And I want to pose this question to the two of you guys. A coach here has 2 options. It's either he can approach the game with bravery and say, you know what, let's go and play football.
Pound to pound.
Yes, let's go pound to pound. Let me put in midfield 3 or a right. There's only ball. You understand? Or he has an option of saying, you know what, the game approach her. Hey, you understand? So I feel like he approach your game now. It's another aspect, or it's another factor that we need to entertain, that we need to flirt with. Yes, there's the character. You understand? Kaizer Chiefs ifuna prove ukuthi, you know what, we can beat these guys. Are we in a transitional period, or we progressing? The blueprint is clear. We want to beat these guys. And Mamelodi Sundowns is at the point where it's like, no, Bafetu. We champions of Africa. We still Mamelodi Sundowns. You're not gonna do that to us. We're gonna maintain the standard that we've set. You understand? So, to me, because of Mfuna a game, or let me say for me, because of I want a game iphele. If Kaizer Chiefs sidliwe ngibe like, you know what, sidliwe siya pound to pound, sidliwe ngokungabi ama-cowards. I want the coach to approach a game head on, pound to pound. You understand? Faka midfield trio right ezodlala i-disc. You understand? Put in the right attacking players. A mover, I don't care. A mover, we can go Munyani Frosler on the left back. We can go Queenie Kano Inaso because of Ibaba Ligele Bazala, Ibaba petty fitness, match fitness at this point. So a mover, I'm stressing because of it's pretty obvious. You understand? But when it comes to midfield, we have your Mtetwa there, we have your Mtasingwa there, we have your Ndlovu, we have your Mabowe. You understand? From those three people, coach in a decision like millions, because on top of that, we still have your Ngobo, we still have your Chislet, we still have your Mtutuzi Shabalala. You understand? And if front three now, you may let's make sure we have like the right front three. So for me, I want the coach to go pound to pound. Angifuni respect, angifuni ayihloniphe kakhulu iMamelodi Sundowns. You understand? Nhlanhla, what do you think? Which approach should Kaizer Chiefs use for that game? Would you advise the coach to respect the Mamelodi Sundowns, or do you wanna watch football and say, you know what, Kaizer Chiefs is here, but this is a coach. I tell you, yonke petrol. You understand? You are muted. Please don't forget.
I think from a tactical point of view, it's a very tricky game for Kaizer Chiefs, because Mount Yabuga, this Mamelodi Sundowns team, Cardoso, it's very dynamic. They've got players who can play Ebola, and they can hit on the counter as well, because that's the style of play Cardoso. So there's like they're sort of like a mixture. Yabo. So manithi nifuna ukubadlala pound for pound, banganihetha ngama-break, and they've got players that can play around you. Abo Modiba, abo Tebs, abo Marcelo Allende, players who are comfortable in possession.
Sorry to interject just for 2 seconds. If you're saying sizofuna ukuya pound to pound, bangasbreak ngama-counter nani, we also capable of doing that if balahle side.
Yeah.
If bayalala, we're also capable of hitting them with counter and making it count.
Yeah, I get that, but I think quality for quality, they can hit you guys more. Yeah, but in terms of like the individual quality, the individual brilliance of the player. Yeah, well, so it's very, very tricky. I mean, I think Chiefs, what they should do, I feel like they should midfield press Sundowns and make sure I'm a midfielder, I'm a Mamelodi Sundowns. They don't get time on the ball. About Tebza, abo Marcelo Allende, like force Sundowns to keep on trying to play a long ball. Yabo, because if a team wincisha in midfield and you can make them badlala ama long ball, uyayincisha indlela abadlala ngayo. So make sure ukuthi abo Mthethwa, I'm not sure whether I would put Ndlovu in these games, because remember what I said, Ndlovu ukuthi Ndlovu sometimes he's too reckless in games. Yabo, angavela athole red card bese uncosta. You don't want to play one man down against the Mamelodi Sundowns. Yabo. So I feel like Umthetha no Mabuo will have to put a shift in terms of marker and make sure ukuthi they midfield press that Mamelodi Sundowns team and limit them from having the ball to midfield and limit the creativity. Yabo. Pick your moments in terms of pressing. Yabo. Don't press too much, too recklessly, because I do fear if Mamelodi Sundowns plays out of the press, so yeah, overall it's a tricky tactical game, but I mean I'd go for a midfield press more than a high team press.
So what you're saying is that at this point you're opting for a defensive kind of approach, and not so pound for pound too much, but an approach and a little bit of respect for the players, the Mamelodi Sundowns, for the quality, the Mamelodi Sundowns. Is that what you're saying?
And to prove my point, the last time Kaizer Chiefs beat Mamelodi Sundowns, you remember that Nedbank Cup game and I win Loftus?
Yes.
Isn't Bakava Bashangu 2-1? That's exactly what Kaizer Chiefs did. That's exactly what Kaizer Chiefs did. Mount Yabuga Chiefs, they didn't play pound for pound in that game. But they made sure in midfield the Mamelodi Sundowns doesn't play. They frustrated that midfield.
I remember that game very well. I think if we can use that similar approach where we knocked them out of Nedbank, one thing that I liked about that game is that from the start of the game up until the last whistle of the game, we were tactically disciplined, positionally disciplined. Yeah, I understand. So I understand your reasoning now. More reference at that game. It's not a reckless approach, but an approach a disciplined, an approach
Mhm.
a matured, because of this is Mamelodi Sundowns we're talking about. Yeah, I understand that. So I 100% agree with you. I side with you. Nkonzo, which approach do you agree with what Atlanta is saying in terms of the approach, in terms of being tactically disciplined?
100%. Yeah, when you just look at the quality of Mamelodi Sundowns, obviously they are superior, man. So if you go pound to pound, obviously you will end up getting exposed. No, I'm not there. As we already mentioned, that they also have their own weaknesses. You understand? But again, you need to come up with a plan on how to take advantage of those weaknesses and stuff. But yeah, you cannot just decide to go pound to pound with Mamelodi Sundowns. So you need to be more tactically disciplined, be aggressive on the press, more especially in the midfielder, because that's where they win the games. You understand? That's where they play. That's where they make the movement. That's where they are able to progress and play as a Mamelodi Sundowns way. So yeah, I feel like as long as they can be aggressive in that midfielder, uh, limit the spaces from Allende to from Koena to get too much time on the ball, and also try to yeah and use their wingers as an advantage. Like make Pili to be on the game. Just play the ball on the space, play him the ball, and also make sure whenever he has the ball, like also he can have enough support so that he can help Chips to get something out of that game. Not too much defensive, but you make sure that you block that midfielder. You block that midfielder. You make sure that each and every time you must try to win the duels in the midfielder, and also come up with a plan on how you can attack. Because as I said, as long as you can play with the pace, that's two pairing of Mamelodi Sundowns. That's like they are struggling with the pace and also with the timing. So yeah, I think that can work on your side.
You know, I think one thing that I wanna quickly rectify here is my wording or my choice of words. When I say pound for pound, I'm not saying now mele be reckless in approach it because of
Yeah,
Zolima. You understand? So I think maybe that's the mistake that I did. But what I was trying to say is I feel like a approach here to needs to be a proper approach, a disciplined and matured approach, but at the very same time, a approach a ezobonisa ukuthi nathi we wanna win the game.
with intentions. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
okay.
understand. So that's what I meant. But you know what? I want us to be tactically disciplined. Yes, I want us to respect equality yala machito sobesidlala now, but at the very same time I want to see character. At the very same time I want to see hang, I want to see determination from those players. I want to see them but push showing Gucci we respect you guys, you're champions of Africa, you are this and that, but we also want 3 points from this game.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand. So uh, 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 let's go. I don't like this part, but score predictions, gents.
On that game, honestly, me personally, I see 1-1 draw, honestly, because as I said, Chiefs they are motivated and they can get something out of that game, which I believe it's a point, as long as they can play their players according to their strength. No, starts Peely on that side,
Yeah.
maybe on the right hand side, start with Villagas and see what he can give. Try him do on the 10, and also because I feel like that combination can work for them. But as I already said, it's a puzzle to fix because even now we are not sure coach who can start. But yeah, I see 1-1 draw in that game. A very intense game with 1-1
Yeah.
draw.
Atlanta score predictions.
Ish. Before I say my score predictions, I would love to see Wandile Duba starts on that game. I feel like he can cause Mamelodi Sundowns like a massive problems because Wandile Duba, he's got the the final third decision making, I feel like more than the current players that are like Abo Batman, yeah, but in terms of that final third decision making. So I'd love to see him start. But my score prediction, I see a game with a lot of goals, honestly. But I just feel like Mamelodi Sundowns will edge this one. So I'm gonna go for a high scoring 3-2 win for Mamelodi Sundowns.
3-2 win. Yes.
Yeah.
That's bold. First of all, that's bold. But I think for me, man, fuck. Okay. And I'm sorry to Kaizer Chiefs fans, but I look at how we played against Mamelodi Sundowns last season. I feel like Baza to this game with the points to prove. Because of they know which okay, lazy because of Citroile both games last season. They think now we equals. They think now Sefana. They think now they bet. I see Mamelodi Sundowns coming with the thing. We're not gonna let whatever that happened last season happen again. You understand? Which young choose because I'm like, damn it. You understand? But yet again, I'm like, you know what? We confidence it's high as Kaizer Chiefs. We have new additions, a new coach. Oh, you see with the score prediction, gents. Yeah, I think it's 2-1 to Sundowns, man. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I still need to see more from Kaizer Chiefs for me to say to sit here with you guys and be like, Kaizer Chiefs is winning that game 2-1. Kaizer Chiefs is winning that game 2-0.
Yeah, what you just said now, Guti, you still need to see more from Kaizer Chiefs for you to be convinced in Guti. Prediction, yeah, that's the same way I feel. Yeah, but I do feel like this Kaizer Chiefs team, in terms of Ugdala, yeah, but the hang, yeah, but I don't question it at the moment, yeah, but I'm still yet to be convinced. Kusamele bafix lokho nje okuncane, yabo. Those finer details, which I think Mamelodi Sundowns, they've mastered it long time ago.
A long time ago,
yeah. So that's why I feel like Mamelodi Sundowns will edge it.
Yeah, Mamelodi Sundowns, they are favorites on this game, but one thing for sure I know, they will concede. That's one thing I'm sure. They will concede, and Kaizer Chiefs, they will want to be more tactical discipline at the back and stuff. So and they are favorites, Mamelodi Sundowns. They will dominate the game, trust me. But one thing for sure, they will concede due to the injuries they have in that back line. Ndamani, Cupido and stuff. Grant also.
Is
it's not available.
Oh. No. Hey,
so,
I'm injured.
That's going to be a problem.
I'm injured, so but I'm playing is not available.
We'll see. I think they have enough quality.
100%.
Hey, Marutebs is a big miss.
Yeah, he is. I don't like seeing players injured, but I'm just glad it's not available, man. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah. I understand. So, hey, man, I think that's all that I have for a preview of that game. I don't know if you guys still want to add anything, or should we call it wraps?
We can call it wraps, Jaya.
But we hope you guys are enjoying the content. We hope you guys will still want to see more from us. Please just smash the subscribe button, man. Please just like the video, just share the video, show some love, man. We're just doing this for the love of the game. We're growing, but we also need your guys' support. It doesn't cost you anything to just subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to just like the video. Just show some love, man. We're just doing this for the love of the game, man. I don't know if you guys want to wrap it up in a little different.
No, thank you.
Subscribe to the channel, guys. We do this for the love of the game, and we'll see you on the next time. Hola.
Before we leave, Banyana just scored against Nigeria. Timbi Khatlana just scored against Nigeria. But she needs to stop being selfish, man.
Sure.
Exit.